Hi everyone, I'm Melissa Colon, the Distance Education Coordinator for Columbia College and also your guide, teacher, facilitator, educator for EDUC 51, Emerging Technologies. So I'm really excited to introduce this class. And one thing I do want to tell you about this class is already I'm changing some of the modules and some of the activities. Emerging technologies have emerged and things have changed. So that's what's exciting about this type of class. We get to learn the latest and the greatest technologies. Of course, I don't want you to think that you're going to have to be running out and changing things every couple of months in your classes, but I do want you to know that there's some new things that we discover and some things that are more practical tools than others. So I think you'll enjoy this class. I want to give you a little tour before we get started, and here we go. Okay, so first of all, this is the classroom, and I have quite a few items on the menu that you will get used to. We are going to be using some of these tools that you may not have in your class, or if you've taken an online class, there may be some that you haven't used yet. So that's another exciting thing about this class, is being able to explore. So now the first week is going to be the start here. I don't want you to be overwhelmed by this start here first. I do want you to see that there's quite a few things that you can actually take a look at, and you'll be able to click through each item, read it carefully. It has links to other items in the class, and you will be able to, again, just look through all of the items, get familiar with the classroom and some of the policies and procedures, and you will have some practice assignments in the start here first. So this is a pretty heavy week. That's why I opened up the classroom a week before, just to get you familiar with being able to be in an online class and explore. So this is, again, the first week. That's all I really want you to be concerned about right now, is the first week, familiarizing yourself with the class, introducing yourself, getting started on looking at the OEI course development rubric. You'll have a whole week. I know some of you are not teachers per se, and if that's the case, I want you just to look at it, fill it out to the best of your ability. And then Monday, I will have our first virtual lecture summary. And so, well, actually, it's going to be live. So if you can join us, it's going to be, and you can't see it here, let me just leave the student view to show you. It's going to be at 5 o'clock and, excuse me, at 6 o'clock. If you cannot join me this Monday evening coming on October 2nd, then I will be able to provide the archive for you, and I'm going to have a question. What's going to be fun is I'm going to hold up a question, and that's going to be part of your summary. The reason I really want to impress upon you how important that these live sessions are is, first of all, if you can't attend, again, that's fine. You can watch the video. But in the video, I give you an opportunity to ask questions. And if you aren't going to be there, you can send me the questions ahead of time. Not only that, but everything that you're going to do in the class, I'm going to demonstrate. So I do want to tell you about the modules. There's going to be a variety of tools to check out, but I'm going to show you at least one tool that will satisfy your assignments for that week. Now, if you want to venture off and you want to try some other items and some new apps, and maybe you have a better idea than the one that I've introduced, that'll be fine. I'm excited about this because I just want to share with you some of the topics that we'll be covering. First of all, we're going to be exploring some of the emerging technologies. They're not an emergency. And then we're going to talk about universal design and accessibility, so important in everything that you do. And then I do want to share some collaborative tools with you, some social media that's really in the classroom. It's probably an incredible opportunity for your students to stay on top of the latest and greatest news. Gaming and gamification. I have some different tools that you can use to create your own games, or just actually use already created games. And then you'll be able to present to each other some of the things that you're doing in the class at the end. So I ask you to present a digital social media integration into your class. And what I love about that is you learn how to use the Confer Now tool. This is the live virtual conferencing tool. So each and every week I'll be doing my special lesson session on it, and then you will actually be able to see what it's like to present using this tool. Anyway, just check it out. I want you to feel comfortable. If you haven't edited your user profile or set up your notifications, learn how here. Most of you are taking this EDUC 52 class, or excuse me, 51 class, have already taken the EDUC 50. I want you to know that I'm also using a free tool called Screencast-O-Matic, and you will be experiencing that as well, and also how to close caption. I'll teach you how to do that in one of the weeks. And that's why I want you to see how this works, because if you make mistakes, you'll have to take it to another program like Premiere Pro or another editing program if you want to clean up some of the errors. This is the free version of Screencast-O-Matic, and I think you'll like it. So that's why I wanted to specifically do my orientation in Screencast-O-Matic with all my mistakes and everything. All right, I look forward to meeting you online and working with you. Thank you very much.